Mercy, mercy, no mercy, mercy. Wait, I ain't supposed to be here raining on the top. Why? Cause I be in the hood like an engine block. Dude, that rhetoric you spit, I ain't hearing it. You got that epidural style, I ain't feeling it. Chicago is the city, I've heard others rap it before, but put it on the map, not really. I guess I'm feeling obligated to be the king of the shot. So sorry to all you dudes who gotta tolerate it. Mama, I finally made it. Papa, I'm finally faded. Scum, reverse of the bump, happy related. I'd rather set presidents to be inaugurated. You rather grip these balls to be incarcerated. Fine, I think what you seeking is weak without the weekend. Fur on the coat, no Puerto Rican. Look, black beards being here is so mandatory. You about to witness the shit. End of the story.
Had your kids, had your wife.
Up off that. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Up off. Rock. Y'all know what day it is. Y'all know what day it is. Yeah. Yeah. It's hump day, baby, baby, boo. We'll do it. We'll do it. What's up, my people? This is ShowBizz The Adult. All right, man. Look at who we have here. Say, what's going on? Oh, let me see. Curious Jorge. What's going on with you? Oops. All right, man. Look, first, I want to say this. Y'all know what day it is, huh? What's tomorrow? What is tomorrow? Black Business album comes out. Manchester Green comes out tomorrow, June 30th. I want all you guys to cop Black Business, Manchester Green.
I meant what I said. Once I beat Spence, if Charlo don't move up, I'm coming for him. He on my hit list.
I king, I do or die king. I take purple to the head like a Viking. Free drinks to a head like a Siamese. We getting drunk in this motherfucker high key. We about to pop off like when you pop the lock off. Brandon got the cannon that'll knock your block and socks off. Jewels that'll fool you, fools that'll do you. Got two bras in the pool that'll screw you. Who knew that I'll hold the tool that blew through you? The heat is a beast with teeth that'll chew you. I'm not the one you count on with digits on my right arm. Support like the wall that you hook your TV mount on. Nah, I'ma leave you with 6 of my people, holding something lethal, calling the paralegal. You and I ain't equal. Black Bears is regal. Black Iron Man like Howard and Don Cheeto. A lion on the hunt with thumbs and bipedal. Getting high on my verse, my words are drug needle. 500 bottles, models coming right up with enough sparks to light the nightclub up. If the cork missed you, the champagne will hit you. All on your breast, I'ma lick the elixir. Your ass getting heavier, hips getting thicker. Your frame's getting better now that I am in the picture. I king, I do or die king. I take purple to the head like a Viking. Free drinks to a head like a Siamese. We getting drunk in this motherfucker high kick.
He on my hit list.
We getting drunk in this motherfucker high kick. Yeah. Let me see what you have to say. Let me see. Wake up Wednesday, hit the Wilder bell. Triple G gonna win. Triple G for the win, huh? Let me see what you have to say. Come on. Biz, I want my writer credit for the From the Future line in your song. What I'll say, your bottom's getting heavier, hips getting bigger. Your frame's getting better now that I am in the picture. Hold on. Listen, So the album is dropping tomorrow. Get it everywhere. Black Business. I want to say there are 10 tracks. There are 10 tracks on the album. And that is a wink to Nas Illmatic. When you see the album cover and you see us together, you see the background and it look like Illmatic a little bit. That's because Black Sun and I, we both think that Illmatic is the greatest rap album of all time. If this is going to be our first major release, we had 10 tracks. We did an album. We gave a wink. We did an album cover. We gave the wink to Illmatic. Hit Tyson Bell. And that's the Black Two Sugars. Going to be out at midnight. And it's everywhere. Spotify, YouTube, Music, Tidal, Apple Music. It's everywhere. It's a release everywhere. And that's tomorrow. Okay, let's talk. Look, I want to say this. Illmatic, GOAT rap album. Insane. Okay. Just a superstar of production, right? And lyricism to a level of ridiculousness. So look, I'm going to buy it on iTunes. Thank you so much, Sully. Stream it anywhere you can. Look, iKing's going to be on there. All those songs going to be on there, and I'm going to push it again later on in this podcast. But let's talk boxing. Two things. Is Triple G scared? 2, Deontay, the bros by my brother. He said, I'll come back for the people. Bomb Squad. And Jake Paul is a boogeyman, dog. Jake Paul, the boogeyman. Of course, we have the receipts. First, let's talk about Deontay, the Bronze Bomber Wilder first. Here's what Deontay, the Bronze Bomber Wilder, here's what he said when he said he'll be coming back for the people.
But, I'm definitely considering coming back. This is something that we're trying to figure out and get things situated. I just felt a reboost for my career and coming back for the people.
Y'all want to hear it again? Y'all want the receipts? Let me give you guys the receipts. Receipts, motherfucker! Ah! Let's hear it again. Where we at, Wilder?
But, I'm definitely considering coming back. This is something that we're trying to figure out and get things situated. I just felt a reboost for my career and coming back for the people.
Now, you guys know there's a part of that interview, that little clip. I just couldn't help myself. I love that Deontay Wilder is coming back. He's talking about coming back. It looks like he's going to come back. All right. But I can't help it. There's a little part of that video that I got to do what I do. I'm showbiz the adult, man.
I just felt a reboost. Boost. 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 Boost.
I don't know why he said boost, but he meant that, a reboost. Look, Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder being a part of this heavyweight environment is nothing but good for the sport of boxing. It is what it is. See, that's why I got Triple G and Deontay Wilder on the thumbnail. Knockouts are good. Knockouts are good. Knockouts are good. Look, you got Tyson Fury. Let me read off. Let me read off what Tyson Fury said. Let me read off the Tyson. I know this is not the Twitter finger segment, but I got to read off what Tyson Fury said. Where is he? No. Heck no. That's not it. Okay, check out here. Let me read off a Twitter finger. Just one Twitter finger. Let me show you what Tyson Fury's talking about. Twitter fingers. Twitter finger. Now look, he said this. Tyson Fury on his WBC title, he said, I've at least got a year. Mauricio Suleiman said, maybe in 6 months I'll feel different. At the minute, I don't want to fight again. But you never know what 6 months will bring. When a mandatory comes up, I'll make my final decision. Tyson Fury is holding the WBC and the lineal titles, holding it for hostage, okay? He's holding it for hostage. This guy is the #1 heavyweight in the world, and he is double dutching, 1 foot in, 1 foot out, finger on the button. What does that do for the boxing community? Huh? You got the #1 heavyweight in the world, a giant mammoth of a man that people think would beat Muhammad Ali, and he's holding the division hostage. We don't know what happens. If AJ wins, if Usyk wins, I'm thinking that he's hoping and praying AJ wins, because it sounds like he'll come back and fight AJ for sure. If Usyk wins, it sounds like he's out the door. But I don't know. I'm guessing. You want to know why? Because Tyson Fury isn't communicating well enough. He's not making a definitive decision. He has to shit or get off the pot. And that's the black 2 sugars. What's going on, chick? He has to shit or get off the pot. Actually, we have a message. We have a message from ShowBizz the Puppet, what he had to say about this exact thing.
Y'all gonna make me lose my mind up in here. Look, Tyson Fury. Not only is it easy to do, it's the best part of my day.
I love my baby mother. I never let her go.
Shit! Or get off the pot. Huh? Hold on. Let me see what you have to say. ShowBizz, check out Relevnt. Just sent you something. I think you're gonna like it. All right, brother. I'll check it out. I want to tell you this. I've been pulled everywhere. Pause. Yeah, pause. I've been pulled everywhere. I'm all over the place, and most of my work I do isn't even on camera. Like when I was gone for a couple days, I was busy as hell. So I haven't been able to do the stuff on Relevnt that I really want to do right now. And I'm going to jump on it today to see what you sent me. We got to get busy on Relevnt because Counterpunch, shout out to Counterpunch. He's now partnered with Relevnt. So he's on Relevnt now. I'm reaching out to different people. I'm not sure if everybody I've reached out to, I've held meetings with different boxing YouTube communities who I really like. And we'll see how many of them are going to actually partner with Relevnt and do this whole thing. Let me see. A new member. Thank you. Bye. Hit the Tyson bell. Let me see. Defend or vacate. Thank you. Shit or get off the pot. Huh? So, look, what is Relevnt? Relevnt, hit the link in the description box. Relevnt is a new social media app. Mike Tyson is in the forefront of it. So I've partnered with Mike Tyson to get this thing off the ground. Henry Cejudo, Ellie Setback, they're all a part of this thing, pushing this thing. We have a fight card. So we have a boxing community there too. We already have our ShowBizz adult community there, our chats over there. And you can, it's more intimate. So you can use your phone, you can turn on your video, your camera. You can speak with me personally. It's a beautiful thing. And I'm trying to get 2,000 members on Relevnt for my community. We have 1.3 thousand right now. Once we reach 2,000, I will be giving away this Manny Pacquiao autographed boxing glove. So hit the link, go over to Relevnt. And once we get to 2,000 Relevnt members on my ShowBizz The Adult podcast, I will be giving away this autographed Manny Pacquiao boxing glove. Hold on. to one of you lucky winners. Let me see. And hit me up on my DM, on my messenger over there in Relevnt, to let me know how badly you want the boxing glove. I do take that into consideration. If you're like a huge Pac-Man fan or whatever, I do take it into consideration. All right. Thank you so much, BK. Thank you so much, BK. So let's talk. Let's talk. Is it time to move forward? It's time to move forward. So let's talk. I made comments yesterday. About Triple G and about this stare down. Okay? And the comments I made people feel that I was saying that Triple G was afraid. When I was saying that Triple G was looking at Canelo Alvarez for that reassurance, it's okay, right? While Canelo Alvarez was looking through Triple G like he wanted to take his heart. And I was saying that Triple G looked at him, gave him that nod. We're good, right? Of assurance. I was saying those things. And then I said the dry mouth in this comment. And people are like, Triple G is not afraid of Canelo Alvarez. No boxer is afraid. You got that right, BK. You're absolutely right. No boxer is afraid. Well, some are afraid. Like Sonny Liston, scared mother. George Foreman, he scared people. Mike Tyson, he scared people. Canelo, not so sure. I tell you what, I don't think Triple G is afraid of Canelo Alvarez. But let me tell you what I was saying when it came down to him giving that nod to Canelo, him looking at Canelo the way he did, like right there, looking at him up and down, and him licking his lips and doing this and knocking his head back the way he's doing, and then giving the thumbs up. That is presentation. That is him trying to stay collected. And that's also him at 40. Hear me out. Hear me out. That is also him as a 40-year-old man. See, Canelo just came off a loss. And Canelo is in the prime of his life. And Canelo is that young lion, right? His mane is gold. And he's just at the prime. And he's trying to go to every other lion's pride, especially older ones. And he's trying to take over their pride. He got that chip on his shoulder. And you see it when he ball up his fist, when he's rocking back and forth, getting in the space of Triple G, right? Triple G doesn't have that energy. The fight is in September. Are you good? You're good, right? Brother, the fight's in September. Canelo, no, I'm not good. I'm okay. Let me break it down for you. And plus, I do think Triple G is a bit of a fibber. I do. I think Triple G has a bit of that politician. I'm always collective, and I'm the good guy. I think Canelo's right. Triple G has said a lot of things about Canelo being a cheater and all these things. In Canelo's face, he said none of those things. So it is what it is. Unlike Plant, Caleb Plant went at Canelo's whole entire life. He said what he felt. And that's what he meant. Triple G is trying to be preserved, conservative, collected, and calm. And give that sense of I'm okay. He's a funny guy. This is business. Let me tell you something. Triple G is Biden. Let me tell you something. One time, me and Black Son, Black Business. All right? You guys want to hear a story? Let me get my Black 2 Sugars. Y'all want to hear a story? Everybody, get your Black 2 Sugars at work or at home. BK, get your Cheetos. BK, get your Cheetos. Okay, story time. Me and Black Son, we were in a city. All right? Dude, when I say it was a beautiful day, it was a beautiful day. We left our women at home, right? me and Black Sun, we said we're going to kick it all day. It had to have been noon. Beautiful, right? We were actually going to go to the club later. We were going to go back, change, and go back out to the club. Hold on real quick. Quick side note, fight analysis, Biz, Triple G versus Floyd. What later. So we're walking down the street. There's not a cloud in the sky. So we're walking down the street. These two young kids, they're young. We're on the north side of Chicago. They're from the south side. They're coming our way. Black Sun is in a great mood. He's talking to me smiling. I have my peripheral working. Black Sun got his guard down. He ain't even thinking about him. They come my way, and one of them do this. Right at me and say, knockout, and keep walking. See, that little petty shit. I ain't got that kind of energy. I ain't got that kind of time. So when he did that, I didn't budge. Triple G, he didn't budge. I didn't budge, but I ain't got that energy. When he did that, I just looked at him and I just kept talking to Black Sun, smiling. Black Sun was like, hey man, what was that? I was like, brother, who gives a damn? Okay? I just want a great day. We keep walking. We keep walking. Somehow they double back. They end up behind us. A beautiful woman is coming our way. She's gorgeous. How many of you guys are downtown Chicago? Been there? Downtown Chicago got some of the more beautiful women you'll ever see, ever. It's like seeing a beautiful woman is like seeing a building. She's coming our way. She gives a smile. The young guys behind us are now talking loud. I don't know what they're doing. Rapping, just obnoxious. Her face changed. And then you can tell that she tries to avoid them. They say something to her. We keep walking. Then they say something loud like, because I whoop ends' asses. That's what we do. We whoop ends' ass. They're just talking now. Obviously, they ain't been getting none. So they want to get their energy out that way. Anyway, I look at Black. And Black Sun, the beautiful day can't do shit for Black Sun at this point. He looks at me like, the face he gives me is like, I guess it's on. It's over. I looked at him to see if he was feeling what I was feeling. Or if he can stop me from feeling that way. He gives me a look like the leash is off. I'm like, bet. I turn around. Black Sun turns around. They jump into a Starbucks. What I'm saying is this. When you look at Triple G, looking at Canelo, Canelo got that energy right now. Triple G doesn't. See, the first time when they said knockout, I smiled. The fight is September 17th. I'm not there yet. I am not there yet. They woke up with that energy. It's 12 noon. But our old gray mane started to curl up a little bit once we got closer to the fight. Triple G, how he's looking is now. It's now. We'll see what happened the week of the fight. You guys get it now? And that's the Black Two Sugars. They wouldn't hit you for real, and they would have hit you for real in Memphis. I don't care. Your Memphis is harder than Chicago. That's the dumbest thing in the world. I don't care. Let me tell you. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Hold on, facts. You get what I'm saying though. Before I move on, Charlo would smoke Triple G and Andre. Wood, I don't care about Wood anymore. Pause. Just kidding. I agree. Look, real quick. Well, hold on. That's where I was when I was doing the whole Triple G breakdown. Look, let me tell you. Let me show you again. I don't think Triple G is afraid. He just ain't got that energy right now. See, Canelo's loss is breathing down his neck. And all the things Triple G has said is pissing Canelo off. No love. Triple G ain't got that energy right now. Look at him. Canelo's in his grill, looking at him up and down. He wishes September 17th was tomorrow. And he's in shape. Canelo's in shape to fight right now. See, Triple G's 40. See, Canelo will fight for a foul call on the basketball court right now. Triple G will be like, you got the call, brother. Go ahead. Your ball, check up. And you foul. See, that's where they're at. And Triple G like, you good, right? We're okay, right? Canelo Alvarez is like, no. We're not okay. Boost. You right, come on. Boost. Right? Now, back in the day, you'll fight over a foul call. But Triple G, he ain't on that right. Look at him. Okay. All right. Let me collect myself. Triple G knows right now he ain't got that kind of energy right now. Hopefully, he can get the energy closer to the fight. Yeah, Eddie Hearn looks terrified. That's enough. Look. You're right. I meant to say that before. Eddie Hearn looks terrified. Look at him. He's blinking more than everybody else. Okay? That's why you got to, who will win between him and Leonard Ellerby? I don't know. He's not a fighter. Triple G is cool. He's used to it now. Of course he's used to it, but have you ever seen Any Given Sunday? There was a part on Any Given Sunday when Jim Brown, the defensive coordinator, was talking to Lawrence Taylor. I think his name was Shark. And he was like, you hit him. And then Lawrence Taylor hit him, and he was like, yeah, that's my MF for right there. And Lawrence Taylor was like, man, get off me, man. At 40, I ain't got that energy, bruh. Brother, let me tell you guys something. I have avoided far more fights the older I've gotten. It ain't worth it. The more kids I've gotten, the more money I've gotten, the more shit I have to lose. It's kind of like what Rocky said. Before, I used to get busted up and beat up. I don't care. Now I got you. I got the kid. I don't want to lose what I got. Right? And Adrian was like, what do we have? I don't want to lose what we got. The older you get, bruh, is people, you can look at me with a frown now, and I just be like, now the younger me would be like, who the F you looking at? Okay, I was just checking. Me now? Because I know what that is. Brother, you want a bite to eat. You want something to drink. What you tasting, I'm buying. Before, if you caught me in a fight, that was a highlight. Now, if I'm in a fight, I'm a loser. I'm too old for that. Facts. That's all I'm saying. You feel me, Best Life? That's all I'm saying. How did we get into all that? Oh, Triple G isn't afraid. I guess I didn't articulate that well enough. Speaking of articulate, there were a few of you. Somebody said, I'm at that state. Yeah, I'm 20. That's appropriate. You're 23. That's appropriate. You're there. You can't help it. The thing is, though, be careful, because the law doesn't allow everybody to grow up. Because if you growing up is too detrimental to somebody else, your ass in jail. So be careful. That's coming from somebody who's 40 plus. But I get what you're saying. I can't go and get 2 degrees right now. I can't. I ain't got that energy. My mom, love you, Mom. She said, you better do that shit right now. Because when you get, you're going to get too old for it. You get your degrees right now that you're young. Because I promise you, baby, you going to get to an age where you ain't got time for nothing. Look, I was hungry. I was about to make a bowl of cereal. And I was like, brother, I ain't got time for much at all. I want to say this too. Last thing. Somebody was saying that I sound like I read a lot. And what am I reading now? If you guys are interested, I do read a lot, right? You saw the books, the boxing books, but I don't just read boxing. I'm reading this right here. African Founders, how enslaved people expanded American ideals, from David Hackett Fisher. This book is like 900 plus pages. I'm barely putting a dent in it. I promise you. It is so wordy. I'm barely putting a dent in it, but it's amazing. All right. So it takes you from 600 AD all the way up to the 1900s. So it's amazing. It's amazing to learn. That's why I'm really big on the equality of all people anyway. Let me see. Ain't no sunshine when Tank's gone. Funny. Okay, let's move on. Never read a book in my life. I've seen that book. Yeah, it's nice. Scrambling eggs is annoying. Yeah. Okay, so let's move on. I don't think Triple G is afraid. Real quick, though, have you guys seen the shape that Andy Ruiz is in? Getting ready for Luis Ortiz? Yeah. Andy Ruiz, I got a before and after for your ass. And Andy Ruiz is looking sexy Rexy. Check him out. I'm not being funny. When that guy, Andy Ruiz, he was a fat boy. But when he's doing a plank and his stomach isn't hanging, hey, and his legs go, hey, let me tell you something. If that doesn't motivate you, I don't know what would. Andy Ruiz, now, I don't know if it makes him better, because sometimes that stomach is center of gravity. That stomach is the base. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? Ain't nothing but a gangster party. I'm not saying that and thank you so much, James West. I'm not saying that he becomes a better fighter. He's definitely in better health, in better shape, right? He way less. You sure that's Ruiz? That's what I'm saying. Hey. This is when a guy is late as hell. Oh, speaking of boxing though, Adesanya, I am putting $1,000 on Adesanya to beat Cannon. Not for the knockout though. I don't know about that. I got to really look at that. He may knock him out, but I got to really look at it. Yeah, he's looking ready. He's looking ready. I got Twitter fingers coming up. But before I do that, let's talk about this. I'm seeing Tyson Fury and Jake Paul go back and forth. Have you guys been seeing that? Tyson Fury and Jake Paul going back and forth all over Tommy Fury. Tommy Fury now is he can't come over to the U.S. You guys heard? Tommy Fury now can't. What are the Furies doing? Hold on, BK, what's going on over there? What are the Furies doing? Fury beat the hell out of Ruiz. So would Wilder, Usyk. Oh, let me see. He's just using for play. I think Tyson Fury, I think that's what he likes. I think this is what he loves to do, almost over boxing. I think he loves being a personality now. I'm not sure what the Fury's doing over there. But now Tommy Fury can't come over. No idea. Seem to have blocked Fury fam. I blocked his whole fam. So I don't know what's going on. But here. I do have the receipts. Everybody, the receipt. Receipts, motherfucker! So Tommy Fury, John Fury, Tyson Fury, they're all out of there. And hopefully this mob, that whole thing. Okay. Hopefully this doesn't break up too much because I'm using a file share, but let's see what happens.
Tries to. Me and my team this morning arrived at Heathrow Airport, ready for the press conference, ready to fly out. And as soon as we entered the airport, I got pulled to one side and I was told by the Homeland Security officer that was there that my ESTA had been denied and I wasn't able to travel to the USA for a reason that I apparently know. I can stand here and say I've done absolutely nothing wrong and I have no clue why I'm not allowed to travel to the USA. Like I said, I've been training for a fight this whole time, and that's all I've been doing. I have no clue why they would not allow me to travel today, and neither does any of my team or my lawyers. So now I'm having to go to the embassies and all this sort of stuff, trying to resolve it. And I'm in the middle of training, guys. I don't know why this has happened today. It's a massive shock to me and my whole team. So obviously, it is a matter that needs to be resolved. It's government issues. It's a lot bigger than the fight right now, and I'm just trying to get it sorted, but I just wanted to let you all know where it was at.
Tyson Fury, who made $40 million last year, is willing to bet $100K on his brother. Oh my God, we're shaky. Hey Tyson, you fucking pussy. You made $40 million. I know it wasn't as much as me, but let's up the ante. Let's bet $1 million on it, Tyson. $2 million, $3 million, however much you want to fucking bet. Let's do it. Are you down? Make a deal. See, I could tell when someone's really not confident because these pussy motherfuckers, Twitter and internet, whoever's watching, they're in here. They're all on this Twitter app. They're scared. I could tell when they're scared. But me, I'm a cold motherfucker. I'll bet anyone, anytime, any place. Let's run it up. So fuck your 100K. Let's make this a better bet and make it worth a couple million. Are you down?
This is a message to Jake Paul. Hey, Jakey boy. I hear you want to bet a bigger bet than $100,000. You want a bigger bet, motherfucker? You want $1 million? Let's do it. Holla at your boy. You want $1 million? You got it. And hey, Jakey, I want to see this $1 million in escrow, sucker, because I don't think you've got $1 million. And I ain't talking about crypto. I'm talking about real U.S. greenbacks, motherfucker. Real U.S. dollars, no crypto.
The heavyweight champion of the world has responded, and he did it with the perfect eyes Instagram filter on. Fruitcake. Tyson, what the fuck are you doing, bro? But you do want to bet $1 million. Okay, got it. For the heavyweight champion of the world, $1 million, and that's all you bet. You want to go with some chump change like that? No problem. I'm already in contact with your lawyer, Robert, and my team's in touch with him, so we're going to get the money into escrow and make it happen right away. So your money's going to be put to good use. Thank you, bro. What should I spend it on? Like, should I pay for my new SF90 with it? Or my new 296 GTB. I'm looking at the McLaren Richard Mille right now. I don't know. I'm going to take your money and spend it on some good shit, though.
What you can do, Jakey boy, is spend it on your new teeth. You'll need that $1 million for dental work when Tommy's done with you, little sucker. Put that $1 million in escrow, bitch. Let's go.
Paul is a pussy. Jake Paul is a pussy. La 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 la. La 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 la. Jake Paul is a pussy. Jake Paul is a pussy. La 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 la.
Here. I need to catch up. I need to catch up. Everything I saw right there, I need to catch up. My way of who cares about the soap opera? Let's watch the fights. I only care about the guys fight, the fight that happens in the ring, women or men. That's all I care about. It's just not the reality. Jake Paul has totally merged reality TV and real knockouts. He's really knocking people out. So it's boxing. So he's merged the two to where the baddest man on the planet wants to get involved. Tyson Fury has found more attraction to the sweet spot. The Floyd Mayweather exhibition bouts, ton of money, no risk of harm. Tyson Fury, he would fight AJ for 200 million or nothing at all. It seems as if he's lost that grit. And I'm not sure if there's value there. I'm not sure how much. It seems like there's more value in the WWE of boxing. Or am I wrong? I'm not saying that this is bad. What I'm saying is I need to know, this is my job. So what is the boxing environment now? I want boxing to be the number one sport in the world. But what I don't want is for, when they think of combat sports, they think of MMA. And when they think of, I don't know, celebrity fun, they think of boxing. If this keeps going, boxing can be that sport that you choose to do if you want to eliminate a beef for big money. You know, Tekashi 6ix9ine has an issue with, I don't know, what's another young kid. So let's box, because that's what you do. But if you want to see true combat sports, let's look at MMA. I don't want that to be the case. I don't want that to be the case. And it looks like that is where we're going. Right, Blueface and shit like that. It's a new circus is what they are turning boxing into. So we got to be careful. We got to be careful. I want boxing to be the number one sport in the world, but I do want it to keep its integrity. I want what boxing is, the beauty that it is, to be the number one sport in the world. I don't want boxing to have to evolve into something else to be the number one sport in the world. I don't want that. 42 Doug, okay, whoever that is. All right. Yes, Biz, the best in the business. Hit the like button. Everybody, if you haven't done it already, please, please, please hit the like. Hit the like. You know what? I'll mess around. Look, y'all probably got 20 likes right now. What's the hating for? Hit the like for, brother, and support.
Hit the like, get those, get the thumbs up. Hit the like, get those, get the thumbs up. Hit the like, get those, get the thumbs up. Hit the like, get those, get the thumbs up. Hit the like, get those.
Jake Paul is bad for the sport. He's good and bad. Jake Paul may be Floyd Mayweather on steroids. Yeah, I said it. Floyd Mayweather didn't try to ruin the sport. But what Floyd Mayweather did, he kind of birthed this new generation who thinks not like Sugar Ray Leonard, my man, boxing nerd. He asked me who will win, break down Triple G and Floyd. That fight would never happen. Now, if Floyd was back in his late 70s, right, early 80s, he would have not even thought like that. He would have fought Triple G. The mentality, Triple G and Floyd would never happen. The mentality is different. Would never happen. Look, Canelo just lost to Bivol. Look at everybody. Now Canelo is shit. Canelo thought he was going to be backed and appreciated for fighting a bunch of times and moving up in weight and pushing himself. He thought, man, I could put my legacy on my back, boxing on my back. I'll push forward. You push forward to help me. You push forward with me. People don't work like that no more. If you're trying to be great, they're trying to trip you up. Look, there's people who try to bring light, and there's people who try to bring darkness. Period. Dude, if I talk equality, they're like, showbiz, you're gay. James West, ain't nothing but against the party. right? So Jake Paul can be this Floyd on steroids, right? He can be this, Amanda Serrano, Katie Taylor beat out Shakur Stevenson and Valdez. It's fight of the year candidate, and it sold out, and they had to add seats, and it did so much for female boxing. But then you have this shit. They got the game messed up. It's crazy. It's really crazy. Look, how much I have people who tell me every day, showbiz, you bring so much light to my family. You bring so much happiness to me and my family. Hold on, let me see if I still got it. Oh, okay. I'm going to have to add it back. But you bring so much light and all these things to my family. Well, regardless of how much good vibes I'm giving you, there are people working as hard to try to bring me down. That's the way it works. That's the yin and the yang. That's the yin and the yang. Jab to like and subscribe. How many likes do I have? Look, let me see. How many likes do I have right now? 244. Never mind. Y'all proved me wrong. So I lost my point. No, listen, let me tell you why half the likes isn't bad. Half the likes isn't bad because not everybody have a YouTube account. Y'all just got to get a YouTube account. Okay, so that's how I feel about Jake Paul. Good and the bad. All right, so let's move on. Let's move on to let's move on. Let's move on to the Twitter fingers. We're running out of time. Let's move on to the Twitter fingers. Let's get through Twitter fingers. Twitter fingers. Okay. Jake Paul. Oh, Tommy, no matter how hard you try to get out of this fight, if the government, never mind, let me finish. I'm going to do everything in my power to not let you weasel your way out. My team and my partners have made it clear the steps you need to take to solve your latest issue or excuse. Take them or admit you're a scared little. This is fun. I think Jake Paul knocks out Tommy Fury. I really do. I'm not that impressed by Tommy Fury. I'm going to do a breakdown of Triple G versus Floyd in a second. Okay, here we go. Dana White has dismissed rumors that a Floyd Mayweather versus Conor McGregor rematch is in the talks. He says, not me. I'm not talking about that. Conor's return will be in the cage. Conor's looking to come back at the end of the year, early next year. Hit the Tyson bell. There's no Floyd versus Conor rematch. I don't know what's up with people. Biz, AJ looked like a killer that loss changed him. It always does. That's why losses make for better fights. People are into people's records, but not into the product being as good as it can be. People with nothing to lose makes for a better product. All right. That's why I'm fine with losses. All right. So yeah, Sam Floyd Mayweather is going to come back, where Conor's going to come back and fight Floyd in an exhibition. All that was fugazi. Okay, Tyson Fury, Alexander Usyk only just come in this generation one fight ago. Okay, so you can't put him in it. He's a middleweight blown up. He can't compare. Been a heavyweight 2 years. When you've been a heavyweight 10 out of 15 years, come back and we'll talk. Here's my problem with that, Tyson Fury. Instead of working so hard to just discredit Usyk, to lift yourself fighting. See, Fury is trying to discredit Usyk with words and hope AJ wins and fight him. If Usyk wins, I don't know if Tyson Fury is going to fight him. From how it sounds, he's only going to come back to fight AJ. If you're going to come back and fight, come back and fight. No. I want to fight AJ and that's it. Not Usyk. He wants to discredit him with words so he can say, I'm the greatest, right? And then go off into the sunset, calling him a middleweight and stuff like that. Anytime you whip AJ's ass, you're a heavyweight. Period. Usyk did something that Tyson Fury hasn't done, that Deontay Wilder hasn't done. The top 3 heavyweights, Tyson Fury, AJ, and Wilder. Usyk taxed that ass. It looks like Tommy Fury is afraid of Jake Paul and Tyson Fury is afraid of Usyk. That's how it looks. It's not Tyson Fury. I don't think he's afraid of anybody, but he prefer AJ. But I'm saying perception becomes reality. That's how it looks. All right, let me see. Tyson Fury on Anthony Joshua tried to make that fight 6 times at least. He tried to make that fight 6 times with AJ. Don't even want to consider Usyk. All right. The point is getting stronger. And unsuccessful every time because you're messing with a diva. See? Let me tell you what's wrong with that. Prima donna, little sucker who don't want to fight. He couldn't beat me if he had a baseball bat while I was sleeping. But here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. His energy is different towards AJ. The difference between AJ and Fury, though, is AJ has fought all the guys that nobody else wanted to fight. That's why I give AJ his love. See, AJ fights those that he goes down that dark road. AJ will fight Joe Joyce next if he beats Usyk. See, AJ goes down that dark road. He'll fight Jared Anderson and Frank Sanchez. But trust you me, especially with 2 losses, trust you me that Anthony Joshua, if he's champion, if he beats Usyk, you would get all the fights you want. Usyk, you would too, except for not everybody would want to fight him. AJ, he goes down that dark ass road. He's proven it. He's proven it. Y'all can say what y'all want about AJ, but he doesn't pick and choose. He just scrap. Thank you so much. Yes, Biz, 100% agree. That's why I love Jermell Charlo. Jermell Charlo is about to fight Tim Tszyu. He doesn't give a damn. He's had his draws. He had his losses. He doesn't care. He goes down that dark ass road. That dark road. I'll give you guys this. I do you guys one better. I bet you. I can be wrong. But I bet you Jermell Charlo beats Jermall Charlo to Canelo. Give him 2 years. Give him 2-3 years. You're going to see Jermell Charlo versus Canelo. That's what happens when your O goes. Let go of those O's. Let go. Let go. Yeah, people going to talk junk about you for losing. You see what they did to Canelo, but let go of them O's, bruh. Let go of them O's. Let me see. AJ would fight Miller for free. Yeah. AJ doesn't give a damn. I can see that happening. And that's the black 2 sugars. Brother, silk pajamas is silk pajamas. I don't care if Canelo was wearing it and you saw what hey, you know they hit me with a copyright over the Wham music for that silk pajamas video when that was a karaoke. That wasn't even the real. I was going to fight it, but I ain't got that kind of time. I know what I'm doing. That wasn't even the real Wham song. It was somebody's interpretation of it. And they hit me with a copy. Like Wham was like, hey, you copy wrote our music. That wasn't even your music. It was ridiculous. I was going to fight it, but I ain't got that kind of time. Yeah, no lyrics, no nothing. It wasn't even there. It wasn't even theirs. Where am I? I'll do a ShowBizz The Advice tomorrow. I got a ShowBizz Advice that came to me like 2 weeks ago. Ms. Biz sent it to me. But all right, here we go. What else we got? Oh, I already read that one. Here's what Fury said. Fury said, I'm all out of getting punched in the face for a few quid. Quid? That's what it's called. Got plenty of money. I'm done getting punched in the face. I got plenty of money. Still got my faculties and my brain about me. I get it. 6 kids and a wife to look after. Fine. So if anyone wants to criticize me for that, they can go suck my balls. I hear you. Okay, how about this? Send this to Tyson Fury. BK, send this to Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury, are you listening? Team Fury. I'm gonna give you a response to that. Coming from ShowBizz. I give you you don't mind getting punched in the face if it's AJ though. But that's not a criticism. That's just what it is. But here's my biggest point. That is fine. And I'm all for you. But you ain't greater than Ali. You ain't greater than Joe Louis. You ain't greater than those who don't give a damn. You're civilized. I get it. You're domesticated now. I get that. I am too. We were just talking about 40. I get that. But I can't put you over animals. You can be one of the smartest to ever do it. Floyd Mayweather, one of the smartest to ever do it. But I'm not going to put him over animals. Sugar Ray Robinson, Henry Armstrong, Joe Gans. I'm not going to put him over animals. Leonard, I'm sorry. I get it. You got kids. I hear you. You got your faculties. You're right. But I'm not going to put you over animals. That's all. And that's not a criticism at all. All day yesterday, I had the first beat of Black Business in my head. Hot Lava coming out tomorrow. Going to hit the gym with the track. Much love, brother. Hold on. Jamel probably would get the fight, but I feel he'll get stopped to the body in a fight. Probably with Canelo, probably get his ass knocked the hell out. But he'll fight him. I saw stuff in Harrison's second. Oh, yeah, Rosario. Everybody, don't forget tomorrow. Y'all know what time it is tomorrow, right? Pick up the album Black Business, Manchester Green.
Let this be love.
Mercy. No mercy. I king, I do or die king. I take purple to the head like a Viking. Free drinks to a head like a Siamese. We getting drunk in this motherfucker high key. Poised, I'm with my boys. Even the unheard makes noise. So I tell them, we from the future. The past doesn't suit ya.
Let me tell you, that song Future, Black Sun said that was the best production he's ever done. He said that was he looped it. He said that was the best production he ever done. Let me see. What do you say? A-Biz. I don't know if you talked about it, but thoughts on Canelo saying Oh, there it is. All right. So I don't know what the hell. Hey, Biz, I don't know if you talked about it, but thoughts on Canelo saying Kirkland strongest puncher he's ever faced. I hear you. I felt Canelo. If Canelo felt the punches, not me. I can't say what, you know what I mean? It's just like when Ali said Frazier hit harder than Foreman. All Ali knew was when he got hit by Frazier, that shit hurt, and he had to pee. He said he had to pee in the fight. So I can't tell him what hurt him more. That boy said Frazier hurt more, but it is what it is. Let me see. Were you inspired by Lupe? Very much. Very much. Hit the Tyson bell. I know his new album came out. Produced by Soundtrack, who we used to rap over Soundtracks. Soundtrack was from our spot, our hood. Let me see. Showbiz. Don't forget Floyd versus. Oh, okay. Floyd versus Triple G. All right, everybody. Real quick. Those were the
Twitter fingers.
Twitter fingers. And let's pay the bills. Go to busr.com/showbiz. Place a bet on your favorite fights. Don't forget, whatever you deposit, they're going to, just for being a show business partner, they're going to match that deposit. If you deposit $100 on this Adesanya fight, they're going to give you $100 on top of it. If I were you, I'd grab their 100, take mine out, and just have a free bet. If y'all want to do shit like that, BUSR, then I'm gonna tell my people, just hey, y'all, win the money. Just win the money. Go to busr.com/showbiz. Please, but just win the money. Okay, so Triple G versus Floyd. Triple G beats the hell out of him. Mikey Garcia retired. That's what I heard. Triple G beats the hell out of him. What do y'all want me to say? What do y'all want me to say? It's not even. Are we? We're good. Y'all want a breakdown? Y'all want a breakdown? I just lost sponsorship. Floyd fans about to riot. Yeah, come on. A break, brother. Castillo versus Floyd versus Pretty Boy Floyd. That's at lightweight somewhere. He can't even keep a straight face. Salate, you know I love you, boy. You my guy. But that was lightweight somewhere. That's a very good slugger, a boxer slugger. Maidana. Cotto giving him a bloody nose, and Oscar De La Hoya fighting him to old Oscar De La Hoya fighting him to a split decision. Let me tell you what I mean by all those things. Castillo is an educated slugger, gave Floyd trouble. I think Floyd lost the first fight. Maidana, educated slugger, made things rough for him. That's without a jab. That's without an educated jab. But that's at 147 in lightweight. When he goes to 154, bloody nose, struggle. I mean, I know they're good fighters, but so is Triple G. Bloody nose with Cotto. Struggles bad. Split decisions. It could have went either way with Oscar De La Hoya, who was beyond his prime. Triple G at 160? Are you kidding me? Punch like a damn mule kick. Best jab in the business. Floyd getting that much fatter? Are you kidding me? That's not even, is that even a question? That's not even a question. Triple G at 147? it's hard for me to imagine. You saying if he was a 147 fighter, difficult fight. Difficult fight. It's hard for me to say that he'll beat Floyd if they were both 147, but the fight is difficult. Boxing nerd. Thank you. Oh, you agree? Thank you. You're saying Triple G is better than Maidana. So he punched even harder than Maidana. Better. That's a difficult. Okay. Floyd wins if Kenny Bayless is the referee. That I know for sure. That I know for sure. Now, Floyd versus Triple G, if they're 147, I'll lean towards Floyd. Difficult fight, though. Difficult fight. But at middleweight, funny thing is, though, like I said before, Duran would have fought him. Sugar Ray Leonard would have fought him. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. At Floyd's age, Sugar Ray Leonard, they would have fought his ass. War Room, cop the album tomorrow. Sadate, flex on me. See, pow, King Kong. Keep my wife's name. Yes. Okay, everybody. You guys are fine. Brilliant podcast, Biz. Thank you so much, Daryl. You guys are okay. We have a good time. You guys done. I'll probably do a ShowBizz The Advice tomorrow. Definitely cover the sport tomorrow. We had a lot of this. Today's podcast was just. I'm happy you guys had a good time. I just had a lot of fun today. Oscar De La Hoya was only 34 at the time Floyd whooped him. Triple G too big for Floyd, just like Andre Ward will destroy Triple G. Yeah, Andre Ward beat the hell out of Triple G. Well, I would think. You know what? He would, because Triple G thought so. Now, because Triple G didn't want to fight. Now, just like if you leave it up to me, I don't know who wins between Bo and Lennox Lewis. But obviously, Bo thought Lennox Lewis would win because he whipped his ass in amateurs with one hand. So, Lennox. All right, hit the Tyson bell. Let me see. Oscar De La Hoya was only 34 at the time Floyd whooped him. I mean, he was 34 with wars out the ass. With a great Floyd, though. See, 34 is a little past your prime. You knew Oscar was a little past his prime for a great Floyd. But the thing is, Floyd was coming up in weight, too. Either way, he fought him to a split decision. And if a 34 Oscar fights him to a split decision, a prime Triple G at middleweight, come on. Okay. All right. ShowBizz. Well, don't thank you guys for showing up and showing out. Don't forget to show up tomorrow. I'm going to be placing my bet probably here on Adesanya. I'm going to place $10,000 on busr.com. Go to busr.com/ShowBizz. Place bet on your favorite fights. I'm planning on betting $10,000 on Canelo Alvarez to knock out Triple G. I'm out. Huh. So someone brought up Conor McGregor. Brother, okay, I definitely got to go.